running red with blood, and a London where the poor starve. In the midst of the chaos, two men, an exiled French aristocrat and a dissolute English lawyer, are both redeemed and condemned by their love for the same woman. As the shadow of la guillotine draws closer, the second one is also from the English library, the Penguin English Library collection. It is Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. The blurb reads, a twisted, upside-down creation myth, Mary Shelley's chilling Gothic tale lays bare the dark sides of science and the horror within us all. It tells the story of Victor Frankenstein, who plunders graveyards to create a new being from the bodies of the dead, but whose botched creature causes nothing but murder and destruction. Written after a nightmare when its author was only 18, Frankenstein gave birth to the modern science fiction novel. Moving on to the third book. It is 1984 by George Orwell. I think this is the book that is most famous for giving the idea or the concept of Big Brother. The blurb reads, in the record department of the sprawling Ministry of Truth, Winston Smith skillfully rewrites the past to conform to the needs of the party. Inwardly, he rebels against the totalitarian world he lives in, which demands absolute obedience and controls him through the watchful eye of Big Brother. In his longing for truth and liberty, Smith begins a secret love affair with Julia. Awakening to new possibilities, Winston begins to question the ideologies of the party. What will be the price of freedom? 6. And it is Dracula by Bram Stoker. Masterpiece of the horror genre, Dracula also probes identity, sanity, and the dark corners of Victorian sexuality and desire. It begins when Jonathan Harker visits Transylvania to help Count Dracula purchase a London house, and makes horrifying discoveries in his client's castle. Soon afterwards, disturbing incidents unfold in England. An unmanned ship is wrecked. Strange puncture marks appear on a young woman's neck. A lunatic asylum inmate raves about the imminent arrival of his master. And a determined group of adversaries prepare to battle the Count. This one, based on the blurb and its description of the book. Now, the 5th book, change of pace from Dracula. It's a very wholesome book. It is Anne of Green Gables. It's a coming-of-age story of a little girl named Shelley. Written by L.N. Montgomery. Oh, it seems so wonderful that I'm going to live with you and belong to you. I've never belonged to anybody, not really. When a scrawny freckled girl with bright red hair arrives on Prince Edward Island, Marilla and Matthew Cuthbert are taken by surprise. They'd asked for a quiet boy to help with the farm work at Green Gables. But how can you return a friendless little girl to a grim orphanage when she tells you her life so far has been a perfect graveyard of buried hopes? When she longs so dearly to belong, and so the beguiling chatterbox stays, full of dreams, warmth, and spirit. It is not long before Anne Shelley wins their hearts. It's just a very heartwarming wholesome and cute story. So there you have it. 5 books. Let's see if I can fit it over here. I hope you can rest up well.